Hi, and welcome to SimpleSpiritualityPH. Now, for those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Regine. I am an intuitive, manifesting-based tarot reader. I am a certified Reiki healer and an overall lightworker. And before we dive into today's episode, I would like to invite everyone who would like to receive notifications of my new videos to please hit the subscribe button over there. If you like this video later on, please give it your thumbs up. If you have any comments, suggestions, you want to say hey, please do comment them down below. And if you would like your very own tarot reading or Reiki healing session with me, online for now, of course, here are the details. Alrighty, so let's get to the meat of the video. Now, I've done couple of videos of this nature in the past where, let me just turn on my air conditioner. It's quite hot here in the Philippines, as you can see. So I've done some of these videos in the past where I actually give my 2 cents worth when it comes to manifesting and all of that stuff. I've been a conscious manifester for quite a long time now, but even myself, I do have my own manifestation coach because everyone needs a little help, every now and then. Every healer, every spiritualist, every psychic, every manifestation coach, if they're a human, more often than not, there will be a time wherein they'll need a little reminder, or they'll need like a new set of eyes or a new perspective, that'll help them along their journey. And I myself have that as well. But I'm also that to other people. So I hope that makes sense. But yeah. Anyway, just recently, I have finally understood what it means to really start manifesting from within upward. I know that if you're here, you've probably already searched quantum leaps. I will not talk about quantum leaps. You've probably already searched shifting states. I will not talk about shifting states. You've probably already searched Living in the End by Neville Goddard. I will talk a little bit about that because it's incorporated into my experience that I'm sharing with you now. So basically, Neville Goddard and Living in the End entails that you actually are living out the life that you already want. You have everything, all your desires already in place. And that means whatever you're thinking when you already have it. That means whatever you're feeling when you already have it. That means whatever your experiences will be when you already have it. We can actually conjure that in our mind, in our hearts, and in our entire being before it comes here. And that should be the situation. That should be the case, because the blueprint comes from us. The blueprint doesn't come from the outside world. I always tell my clients that it's kind of like going to a restaurant, sitting down and telling the waiter your order. Your server rather, will not choose the dish for you. It's you that gets to decide what you want to eat, and you tell it to your server, who is the universe, and the server will just bring it to the kitchen. And you don't really need to see how it's being cooked. You don't really want to do that. Like, it's none of your business. Really, your business is to go there and eat, right? And so you just allow the chefs and the cooks to do everything for you because that's their job as well, And after they do that, after they do all their cooking and all of that stuff, the server gets to bring it out to you and you get to enjoy. So that is your main job when it comes to manifesting, right? And so that's your main job when it comes to manifesting. It's to ask and to have the faith that your order is coming, right? And I know that it's been used so many times, that kind of analogy, but it still works. So, like I said, I recently figured out what it means to really manifest using that kind of approach. So what I've been doing recently for my manifestations has been to ask myself, what would the version of me who already has this and that be thinking? How would it feel like for me? The feeling is a great thing because it allows you to really kind of marinate yourself in that experience. If you don't know what that feels like yet, try to create the feeling. Try to look for something that feels similar to it. And that'll really help you as well. That's from what I've done. And I was talking to my friend Kyle. Shout out to Kyle. He's one of my brothers from another mother. He is an awesome person. And ladies, he's single if you would like to check him out. Yes, I just did that, Kyle. Booyah. So, yeah. So, when you approach it from that kind of perspective, I was telling my friend Kyle that it's kind of similar to method actors, right? When you're acting a role, when you're an actor and you want to be effective and you want to make an impact, simply saying the words won't really make a difference, you know? I mean, you'll be able to get the message across, but it might take some time for people to really and truly understand what kind of emotion you're trying to convey or what kind of message you're trying to put across, right? Simply acting the actions without any feeling to it isn't as effective either, you know? And the real solution for that is for the actor to really embody what the character is. You know, the actor has to understand what it entails, what the character entails, right? What kind of qualities the character has, what kind of background the character has. And the actor has to really immerse themselves, actress, really has to they have to immerse themselves in the shoes of that character in order for them to convey the message to the viewers, in order for them to convey the emotion to the viewers, right? I don't know if you're familiar with Miss Universe, but I'm from the Philippines, and Catriona Gray, right, is one of our Miss Universes, yeah. And I'm not sure if you're familiar with her walk, her slow motion walk that went viral. I don't know if I can look for a copy of it and link it either here or down there. But if I can't, then just search for it, like Catriona Gray slow motion walk. In that moment that she did the slow motion walk, she was not saying anything. She was simply sitting in her confidence, knowing that she was the bomb at that moment. And everybody felt it. For that moment, everyone in that room looked at her and knew that she was a winner because she had the mindset of a winner. She didn't need to tell us that she was a winner, but she won anyway. And we knew from that walk that she was a winner. It's that kind of mindset that I realized that I needed to have in order to manifest faster, basically. I know that in Catriona's mind, she was thinking, how would a queen, how would a winner walk like? I would let them appreciate me. So I will do a slow motion walk and really showcase my inner confidence and even showcase this beautiful dress that has been made for me. You know? That is the mindset that you need to have. That is the mindset that I've started to adopt. I've started to ask myself, what does it feel like to be the person who is like this, who is like that? What does it feel like to be the person who already has this? What would I be thinking, you know? Lately, I've been revising a lot of things in my life because I want to rewrite the past. I don't want to tell myself I've always been like this or I've always had this trait, you know. I don't have to live with it if I don't want to, right? And that's where revision comes in handy, which is another thing altogether, right? It's another video that I'm going to talk about, the revising all of the stuff that I have, right? Or had, rather. But yes, in my journey towards revising that, I have employed that, or applied, okay, I have applied being in the shoes of the person that I want to be, the version of me that I really want to be, you know, and supporting that with good thoughts. So now I'm always thinking about, okay, since now I am the ideal version of myself, right? I'm the ideal version of myself. That means I'm also the ideal version of myself towards others as well. So people always respect me. People always um, communicate with me. People always reply to me. People always have fun talking to me. People always have fun with me. People are always happy and joyful when they see me. My presence, it's so corny, but my presence is the present whenever someone comes into my proximity. Because I'm the ideal version of myself, and the ideal version of myself is that to others as well. And that's how I started to really notice that everything, that when you use it from that approach, when you use that approach, you really make things come a lot faster. Like, I was a good manifester, but I did have my kind of like um, canyons, so to speak. I have my like dips. I have my certain areas of life that I find it a little bit more challenging to manifest in. I mean, I think we all have that in general, right? But I've been revising those, and I've been applying that kind of mindset, that kind of feeling place from it. And I find that I'm able to manifest within days of just doing that. So shout out to Neville Goddard for saying that, and shout out to all the manifesting coaches, and even my manifesting coach, who actually told me this from the past, but it was only now that I truly understood what that meant and what that implies, you know? Now, just a disclaimer, this doesn't mean that if you don't feel it, or if you don't, if you don't feel it real, or if you don't think it real, it's not going to manifest. Because I have also manifested so many things without believing it to be true, without feeling anything for it, like, for example, one of my examples is I always manifest for free stuff every day, like whatever it is. And I don't, in the beginning, I used to be always excited, for free stuff. And who isn't excited about free stuff, right? But as it became something that is like something that already happened on a day-to-day basis, it's kind of like I'm not as that excited about it anymore. Like, I'm not going to say, oh my God, I got something free today. I already know that it's coming, so I don't need to be overly excited about it. Look, I don't feel overly excited about it anymore, and yet it still shows up, So it's that kind of thing. So again, it doesn't mean that if you don't feel it real, if you don't think it real, it's not going to happen. Continue on your affirmations if that's what your coach has told you, if that's what I have told you. If we found it on a tarot reading or a Reiki healing session that we need to work on our beliefs, continue on with that, because that takes care of a very important thing, a very important aspect of yourself, actually, your beliefs. If you don't take a hold of your beliefs, then they will continue to play out. They will continue to block you from being in that position, being that person, that version of yourself who you want to associate with. And so, yeah, even if you don't feel it real, even if you don't think it real, just the intention or even the affirmation of actually being the person that already has this and that, whatever they want, is going to get you there. So it's not all at a lost cause. I'm just saying that for me, it's much easier to get into that state when I feel it real, when I think it real, and when I use it, when I go inward, when I turn the table on myself, So, what does this look like, actually? I know that a lot of you have been waiting for this part, and I hope that I didn't make you wait too long. So this actually looks like, for example, I'd say I need a lot of money, which is usually one of the things that people won't say no to, I would tell myself, what would the version of me who has a lot of money dress like? And I would imagine it on myself. What would the version of me who has a lot of money be doing right now? And I would probably take 5 to 10 seconds to think about it, when I'm meditating, I would ask myself all these amazing questions. What would the version of myself who has a lot of money be doing right now? What would I be feeling right now? What would I be thinking right now? I would probably be on a beach somewhere enjoying my time, not doing anything, and just dozing off, just falling asleep, because I don't need to work and I don't need to have any worries, any financial worries in my life. So that's what it looks like, actually. And if you don't know what that looks like or what that feels like, you can even find inspiration. You can go to YouTube, you can read about people who have this kind of money, and you'll find that they have the same mindset as well. They attract money like nothing. Like, they attract money in their sleep, So, yeah, that's what it looks like. So let's say, for example, you want a harmonious relationship, right? Or you want communication, a consistent communication from your loved one. You would probably say, what would the version, or I would probably say, if I was doing that right, I would probably say, what would the version of me that has consistent and constant communication with this person feel like? What would I be saying? I'm sure that everything I say is interesting to this person. I'm sure that just from my text alone, my person will feel giddy and happy and loved, So it's that kind of thing, that kind of mindset, that kind of feeling place. And you'll see that this will actually move that person, this will move that money, and move it towards you. Because it has to fulfill who you are, You're manifesting yourself, but you're manifesting the specific things around what you desire as well. It's a package deal. You can't separate it from it. The specifics in your asking is what you're going to get if you truly see yourself as that person who already has that. So give it a try. I hope this was helpful, and I don't know if I explained it clearly, but in my mind I did. So I will also intend that you understood this very, very well. But yes, so I hope that you like this video. If you found it informative, if you like it, you have any questions, please comment them down below. If you like this video, please give it your thumbs up. If you have any comments, suggestions, you want to say hey, please do comment them. Oh, I just said that down below. If you would like to have your own tarot reading or Reiki healing session with me, online for now course, here are the details. And yes, stay happy, stay healthy. I hope this was really helpful. I had fun shooting this. And yeah, ciao for now. See you guys next time.